Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to take a quick look at one of my favorite e-commerce companies right now, and that is Mercadolibre, the Latin America company that focuses on e-commerce, fintech, and logistics. So today's episode, I want to take a quick look at what are some of the bearish sentiments behind Mercadolibre right now. What are also some of the bullish sentiments as well. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit the thumbs up, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and also make sure to check out the pinned comment where I have 10 free stock ideas for you and my free newsletter where I share all my reports on earnings that I cover. One is Mercadolibre, and I take a look at all the great things and the bad things happening in their earnings report. The links are down below. If we take a quick look at their charts, we can see Mercadolibre on Friday closed at $1,052. Right now, pre-market, I am recording about an hour before the market opens, and it is expected to open lower at $1,045. Mercadolibre has definitely taken a huge dip from its highs, and we'll see that in a bit. One of the strong points I feel some traders or momentum investors might be looking for would be around $970. That's when I believe maybe some people are really looking to add. I'm not here trying to time the market, so for me at these prices, I don't mind that dollar cost averaging mentality. If we take a quick look, Mercadolibre from its all-time highs has dropped 46.94%, so pretty much roughly 47%. I think that is insane. In the past 5 years, it hasn't seen this kind of drop ever. Normally, the biggest drops are below 30, or roughly 30%. In 2019, we saw 30%. In 2020, we saw a little bit, about 40%. Again, in 2021, we also saw another 30%. But every time it's kind of bounced back. I'm not saying it's going to happen again, but I just want to show that, hey, these kind of heavy pullbacks have happened in the past. Some other bearish sentiments for Mercadolibre on November 16th of 2021. So about 2-3 weeks ago, Mercadolibre did kind of do an offering of about 1 million shares. And right now, that price point is actually looking pretty attractive at 1,550. So it's a lot higher than where stock price is at right now. Some people might see that as a bullish sentiment, but some people might see the kind of offering of the public offering of an extra 1 million shares as a bearish sentiment. So something I wanted to keep in mind of. Some other bearish sentiment, I just want to get the bearish stuff out at first and then kind of talk about the bullish stuff. Another thing is net income. If you take a look at trailing 12 months, the company is barely profitable. Right now, it's in the trailing 12 months is about $78.8 million. And we can see most of the time it's either almost flat or on the negative side. So something to keep in mind of. Mercadolibre, for those that are not familiar, they're very strong in 3 countries. The 3 main countries are Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico. And if we see 2 of those 3 main countries, Mexico in top downloaded apps as of yesterday for the day under Google Play, we can see number 2 is Shopee, one of Mercadolibre's competitor. If we take a quick look in Brazil, number 3 is also Shopee for December 5th of 2021. Remember, these are just daily apps downloads. It doesn't mean it's daily app usage. Completely different things, but it does kind of show us, hey, there is some form of popularity right now with one of its competitors. So something to keep in mind of. I want to say those are probably, to me, the biggest bearish flags. Is 1, offering. 2, how low it is in profitability at the moment. 3, competition. 4, if you want to say just the overall stock price action right now. Normally when stock prices are going down, that bearish sentiment continues and continues to feed more bearish sentiment. So I want to say maybe 4. Those are the 4 things I think are the biggest bearish attacks on Mercadolibre right now.
Do you want 10 free stock picks right now? Well, if you do, let's take a quick listen to today's sponsor, a great reason why I'm able to provide so much content to you guys for free. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with The Motley Fool to bring you 10 free stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 4x. Go to fool.com/Jose to get your free 10 stock picks now.
Now I want to take a quick look at some of the bullish sentiments. First, in form of valuation metrics, if we take a look at price to sales ratio, It is one of the lowest it's ever been. I think it might be. We can see here since 2017, in the past 5 years. I think only in 2017 has this been a little bit lower before. But right now it's sitting at 8.365. This is looking very, very cheap. Now, if we take a quick look at their most recent earnings, I want to talk about some of the main points they talked about in their transcript. But I want to talk about recent news that have come out that showed, hey, this is what we're focusing on. So we can see here in their earnings presentation transcript, they talk a lot about the fintech business. They are encouraged that there's certain markets that they've seen kind of this maturity level, but they are also seeking vast opportunities to keep developing our reach into a large market of unbanked and underbanked users throughout Latin America. And on December 2nd, Mercadolibre kind of teamed up with Paxos, which is a huge kind of crypto fintech player. And in Brazil, Mercado Pago, which is the fintech version of Mercadolibre, will offer Brazilian customers the ability to buy, sell, hold Bitcoin and Ethereum and the Paxos dollars, some stable coins as well. So this kind of shows that, hey, Mercadolibre right now is trying to really grab the attention of these cryptocurrency community. Just give another solution, right? Some people might not agree with it, but it does open up the door for those that do agree with cryptocurrencies and maybe want to take cryptocurrencies for their kind of solutions or eCash or kind of digital wallet payment styles. Some other things, Mercadolibre recently on November 2021 teamed up with some big brands to create this kind of unit, right? It's like a special force unit, ready to make sure that their website is going good and no counterfeiting is happening, which I believe is going to bring more of a positive reinforcement to consumers and allow them to shop in Mercadolibre comfortably. All right, so next I want to take a quick look at just the revenue growth. This most recent quarter 3 of 2021, in Argentina, they grew net revenue at 83%, in Brazil 69%, and Mexico 76%. These are all on FX neutral year-over-year growth basis, but still those are high double digits year-over-year growth, even though same time last year was affected by COVID, and same time last year they were growing at even faster levels. I think same time last year they were growing almost at triple digit rates. So for me, this is kind of the bullish sentiment that this is not just a COVID play. Unfortunately, it could be, right? Obviously, right now with kind of Delta variants, with other variants kind of happening, like Omicron, we can kind of see maybe some investors might get excited with kind of these e-commerce plays. Regardless, I think Mercadolibre is going to be a strong grower in Latin America, pre-COVID, post-COVID, and during COVID stuff situations, right? Another thing I want to take a quick look at is their strong logistics platform, right? In Q3, 80% of all items were delivered within 48 hours, while consistently increasing the numbers of free items shipped. But it kind of shows you that, hey, Mercadolibre has a strong logistics platform, or I want to say castle. I want to say this is probably the biggest thing about Mercadolibre is how strong their logistic network is in Latin America. 80% of items within less than 48 hours. I mean, I come from a Central American country, and I can say where I'm from, that would be amazing if most of the items that were shipped to my family took about 48 hours. But we can see they continue to do stuff like this. One of these articles from Contesto mentioned that Mercadolibre launches an on-demand app for deliveries in Brazil. And this came out, I believe, in November 9th of 2021. So it just shows that, hey, Mercadolibre is really focusing to bring new solutions to make sure they have a lot of drivers for that last mile. We've seen similar articles to that happening in Mexico, also in Argentina, and we can continue to see in Brazil. The final thing I want to talk about is, again, more in this logistics networks. And I do believe for an e-commerce place, the logistics networks is really the whole strength, the heart, the brain of an e-commerce store. And if you don't have a strong logistics network, I think everything else can fall apart. So that's why I'm really focusing in this market. We can see in Q3, they launched 2 new fulfillment centers in Brazil this quarter and converted 2 existing fulfillment centers into centers managed by Mercadolibre. In Mexico, an additional fulfillment center was implemented and will be expanded in the upcoming months. And here we can see this article from Yucatan Times on December December 1st of 2021, Mercadolibre will open a distribution center in Merida, right? And this is insane. Again, this is December 1st in Mexico, increasing their logistics centers. So, I mean, it is looking pretty scary in my opinion for stocks right now, but Mercadolibre is one that is a tier 2 in my portfolio. I do own it. I enjoy it at these price points. One, I don't mind dollar cost averaging right now, especially when we took a look at some of those valuation metrics like price to sales, where it's looking pretty impressive. Again, volatility can continue, stock prices can continue to go down, but as a long-term investor, I believe these levels right now will look attractive compared to 3 to 5 years from now. So take care guys, have a good night, and see you next time.